Hello, good morning and welcome. It's the 3rd of May, it's 7:15 and it's a Wednesday. Right, so we start today with the AUD USD, and this has fallen quite nicely this morning. As it's fallen, I've put a stop, I've got a trade right at the top here, I've put a stop on it, and I've taken out a new trade, a short there. So we've now got 3 trades on here, and we are expecting this to break down back through this trend line and to short. The commitment to traders are with us, and I think that's going to short down. So anyway, I've got an extra trade on it, and we'll see how we go with that one. Euro, Japanese yen. Yes, right. This is. I've got more strength in the euro and probably a bit of weakness in the yen. And we had a bad day yesterday. Yet another green candle. We've got resistance at the top here, this blue line, and that's historic, and it's a historic turning point. So we think that'll be a top to it. Euro dollar, same story really. We've got sideways action. The RSI is below the 69.1, so that should continue unless it tips up. We've got good resistance just above it. We're expecting it to close the gap, and I think we could do that easily next couple of weeks or so. Euro, New Zealand dollar. This has had a nice move for us. I've got quite a few trades in at the top, and I've got stops behind them. I took the 2 trades out down here yesterday, and I've increased the trade and put it back in up here. I've now got enough space that I can put a stop behind it, and this gives me more control over the pair. Pound AUD, it shorted 2 days ago. We've had 2 long candles. I didn't know where it was going to go. In all honesty, I would have liked to have got back into it. So I've missed that one, and we'll see what happens over the week. Pound USD, it's a little bit of sideways action. It has actually crossed the trend line, and it's below the 69.1. So I will not short this, but I know there are some people who want to, but I'll long it when it's had a nice short. S&P 500, again basically sideways action. The RSI is underneath the 69.1 and it's actually pointing down a bit. I am expecting this to short. The stochastics are pointing down, so we'll see where that one goes, and we'll move on quickly. The AUD CAD. Now I put another trade in here yesterday, and we're just into a little bit of profit on that, and I've got quite a long way to go to my target. We're below the 69.1 on the RSI, and the stochastic is pointing down. We'll see how that continues later on. Silver trade, come down to support. We're below the 30.9 on the RSI, and we're on the bottom with the stochastic. I think this is going to go further. I might move my stop down to the top of this big candle here, and just see what happens. But this has been a fabulous trade. You know, I was in up here, you know, loads and loads of pips. That's been really good, really nice trade. USD JPY, again more strength in the dollar, not a lot of strength in the yen. This is going to turn. At the moment it's below the 69.1 and it is starting to go a little bit flat. The RSI is at the top. I'm expecting it to turn down, and I've got 3 trades on it. So yeah, hey ho. USD Mexican peso, little bit of an upturn today. against my trend line. We've actually fallen below the 50, which is very disappointing, and the stochastic is looking up. The commitment of traders for this pair is long, so I'm going to stick with this. Hopefully it should be a good long trend. I'll be very disappointed if I don't do well out of this. USD CAD, more strength in the dollar, weakness in the Canadian dollar, basically due to the oil price. We had another fall in the oil price yesterday. Yeah, I think that's going to continue up even a bit more. It surprised me how it's gone up, but there you go. Yeah, so we broke through this support yesterday, and we're down. There's a little bit of support here, so it's stalled a little bit. Broke through it, came back. Just on top of the 30.9. If it falls below the 30.9, it's going to continue down. If it keeps below the 50, it's just sideways action. So I think give that another 3 days and that'll fall down a bit further. There you go. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you so much for the likes and the subscriptions. Really do appreciate it. And I'm going to try and do another video this afternoon about the markets, worldwide markets, because there's a bit of a setup technically on the monthly charts that look a bit dangerous for more or less all of the world markets. Okay, thank you. See you later. Cheers. Bye.